Okay, so we're back on the tutorial. So we're gonna learn about array in TypeScript. So basically, if you already learn any programming language, you already learn array anyway, and it's so easy to pick up this one. So you know what? So I'm gonna explain it, and you can skip this if you already know array, and you can go moving forward. It's up to you. And yeah, so let's start. So what is array? So array is like a box of string that you're gonna put. So in computers, like on binary, right? So for example, it's like this. So all of the codes are inside of the box like this in binary. For example, hello, like that. So this the how program works on the back background, like that, like that. So these are the arrays. Okay, so that's the easiest way you can explain array. So there are just a box of string and words on that. And okay, so I'm gonna read what array picture is, and so you can imagine what is array. So array is a declaration allocate sequence memory of blocks. So this is a memories of blocks. So you don't need to understand the compiler level, like you're gonna how binary works up like that. We're web developer anyway. We're not gonna make a, how you gonna say it, rootkit like that, how memory works. You don't need to remember that. We're just say we're gonna use TypeScript to develop a web development, because you know JavaScript is a not perfect language to use. And yeah, so we keep moving forward. So array are static. That's mean array once it initials cannot be resized. So what's the meaning of this? So if you initialize a size of array, you cannot resize this. So if say we want 7 bucks, we cannot resize this on 8 bucks. So it can broke the computer, because I don't know, is it possible to do that on binary level, that you can resize the box? Is it possible? I don't know anyway. So each memory block represent an array elements. So array element are identified by unique integer called as a subscript index of an element. So what's the meaning of this? So each box are represented by number. How you gonna access this? So these are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's how you're gonna access array in. So you can imagine, so you can access index 0. That's how you can access it by default in programming language. So 0 is the first. How? So some programming language start with 1, and TypeScript start with 0 anyway. So where we are we? So like variables, array to should declare before they are used. Use the bar keywords. You can use let anyway to declare an array. Array needs to refer to populating array elements. Value are can be updated or modified, but cannot be deleted. So this thing is so very important. So you can edit, update, or edit, but you cannot delete, because if you delete the array of blocks, it's mean you're resizing the size of array. So that's the meaning of this one, declaring initializing array. So it's so very simple. You already learned this thing. So a syntax and the data types, and the value inside of that should be the data types. That's the only thing change on TypeScript and JavaScript. You should declare what's the data type. So for example, on this one, number list like 2468, so we initialize this. So it's the meaning of this, we initialize this and we equal this to 1 2 3 4 size. So we already know that the size of the array is 4, so we cannot resize this more, because we already know that it's already, they have already 4, right? So that's it. And declaring initial array, the array pointer refer to the first element by default. So if you call the variable, like, how are you gonna say it, like this, and curly braces like that, I guess. Okay, so maybe in the next tutorial we're gonna tackle that. So it refers to the first index 0, like that. So number, if you call the number list array, so like that, it's the default is 0. So that's it. It's so very basic, nothing too special. Array may be declared initial in a single statement, like this. So you can do that. And that's the introduction of array. Nothing too fancy. I'm not over confusing somebody. It's so easy to understand. You're gonna learn these things. And yeah, so what's the difference of array and variable? So why, okay, so why you should learn array, not variable? So on array, it's like, on variables, like on the box, right? You can only store one element, one object, how you say it, object of that box. So in array you can store many as you can, but if you initialize it one more, and you cannot resize that. That's the only thing. And yeah, so like this array. And yeah, so we're done on array. We're gonna go to the real thing. So we're gonna write some codes on array. And yeah, see you in the next tutorial.